EsTitties, my titties, not your titties.
Is it a tit or quit the road to the golden boots?
Yeah, bitch, I got my fab on today, my fuck ass bob. That's what we're giving. Okay, you like it? It's giving very Dora tease, okay? Boots. It's also kind of giving like Raven. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Raven be handing out the boots, the shoots, and the toots. So I wanted to kind of give a homage to Mama. You know what I mean? Mama Raven. Welcome to Tit or Quit, the road to the golden boot. I'm Salina EsTitties, and welcome to my channel, bitch. Period. I ain't never done any content like this before, but bitch, she's a rude girl now, and she's alumni now, but she's old news. So we are here making sure I make my stamp, bitch. Okay. So we are here to find who's gonna win. Let's jump into the first episode, the first 7 queens of season 16, baby. Look, now I asked you guys on Monday to go vote tit or quit. A tit if you live, a quit if you think she's in the running for the golden boot. Now a lot of y'all, a lot of people died. A lot of y'all voted quit, even though it wasn't golden boot worthy. I think y'all just didn't like the look. A look can be a boot, but it doesn't mean it's golden boot worthy. Does that make sense? Like, some examples, let's say from my season specifically, there's a lot during the ball challenge that are a boot, but perhaps not golden boot worthy. I came up with 3 bullet points that I think are critical in order for winning the golden boot. My first one is it iconic? Because there's iconic ugly looks in the world, like Bjork's swan dress, right? Ugly, but it became iconic, bitch. You know who else is iconic? Is Monet's sponge dress. If they had the golden boot back in the day, bitch, Monet would have won the golden boot for the sponge dress hands down. Because it's iconic. The sponge is iconic. If you think about it, Lala Ree's bag look, right? Iconic. If you think Maddie... I don't know if it's iconic, but that brings me to my second point. Criteria number 2, is it a key? Are we gonna talk about it later? A couple, weeks later, can we think back and be like, ooh girl, that straight man with the crochet, bitch, that's a key. The bag's a key. The street lamp is a key. And let me tell you, I think I won the golden boot because my street lamp look was a key on in the Twitterverse. I don't think I would have won the golden boot had Mistress not been on Twitter making my street lamp look what it was. The key of it all on Twitter is what made my street lamp look kind of in the zeitgeist and even in your memory. Y'all probably would have forgotten about it, to be quite honest. It made me in the running for the golden boot, and honey, she won because it's iconic, it's a key. And my third point, it makes you go... Does it make you want to, look at it a little funny? Does it make you want to shake your bob? You know what I mean? I think that makes it golden boot worthy. So, is it iconic? Are we going to key about it? And does it make you go,
oh my God, what is that?
All right. So, before we start, I do have a message for the season 16 queens. And this is for you guys only. So if you are not currently on Drag Race, fast forward to this moment.
The 5-minute and 46-second mark.
Fast forward over there if you are not on Drag Race right now. If you are on Drag Race and you happen to be watching this, I just want to talk to you sister to sister really quick, because I know what it feels like to be on Drag Race and have your dreams come true, right? Like, this is a nice little dream to come true. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get that phone call and to walk into Drag Race for your first time. It is so... When you think about it and sit down with it, it's so mind-blowing, and it's such a beautiful, precious moment, right? But then there's the fandom. That's why I told them to fast forward, bitch. Fast forward. It's not for you, bitch. It's for the girls. It is so hard, bitch. It is so fucking hard. It's even harder to hear alumni, like, just drag you across the mud. Like, I just listened to Baba Monet and Naomi and Kim's review of your first episode, bitch, and I was kind of like, y'all don't realize how harsh you're being, bitch. Like, y'all have nothing good to say. Sometimes it be like that. And, as the contestant who's getting dragged, like, it does hurt your soul. I feel it in my unta when, like, it was happening to me. Like, I will never forget... There was multiple times when the girls were reading me, and it's like alumni who I look up to, who I live for, who I like, and they're over here just fucking dragging me through the mud, bitch. And it feels so nasty in my heart because I'm like, you're a Drag Race girl. You should know what it feels like. But here's the tea, bitch. It is no shade and it is not personal. Because I promise you, if you go up to any of these girls who ever said anything bad about you, they probably don't even remember that they said it. It's really that fickle. So like, take everything that happens on all of these review shows, on all of the social media shit with a grain of salt. And I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, feel free to reach out to me, DM me anytime you want to vent, anytime you want to talk. If you feel nasty about something that someone said, I will help you guys, like, you know, navigate through that. I know y'all have friends, but they don't understand. I understand. I've received an award. You know what I mean? People are dragging me so much, I got an award for it. With that said, I am here for you guys. Please know I don't care which one you are. And maybe some of y'all don't even fuck with me or you're rolling your eyes at me. I don't care. But I'm here for you regardless. Like, because I know what it feels like. And there's not a lot of people out there who do have your back. Ooh. I just want to say that to my season 16 girls out there. I'm here, bitch. Come talk to me and take all this shit with a grain of salt. We're here to find the golden boot winner, darling. So let's do it. Let's jump in. So the category is reveal yourself. It's giving very much, it's the who is she runway from my season, but with the reveal on top of it. So that's kind of interesting because if I think about what I would do, the obvious thing I would do would be like a hot Cheeto bag, but like obviously you can't do hot Cheetos because it's copywritten, so I would make like my own version. I think Shea Coulee did that on her All-Star season, but I would come out in a giant bag and like it would pop open and I would come out with like red fire, hot Cheeto vibes. Like it would be my whole thing. And the judges would be like, oh, it's too much, it's ill-fitted, it's ugly, and we don't get it. It would probably win the golden boot, to be honest. But these girls, it was interesting, right? Like it was given very much it's you know, a lot of them I felt were giving very EsTitties energy, where it was like they had these grand ideas and the execution of it was just a little like,
what is that?
you know what I mean? Which was like a lot of my problem on Drag Race. But the thing I'll say on this season, like there's like one girl in particular, the fit was right though. Like even though it was kind of weird and chunky, there was a waist, bitch, and we will get to that. So let's start with the first highest titted queen of the first episode is going to Q. Yes, honey, you guys gave her 93% tit and 7% of y'all voted a quit on her, which is shady, bitch. Q was not golden boot worthy, bitch. That was sickening. It gave us drag, it gave us theatrics, it gave us butterfly. Maybe that's a 7%. The 7% went to the butterfly aspect. But you all can't touch that bitch. She was sickening. The look was giving. It was gorgeous. The fact that she made it herself. Props to you, mama. No quits from me personally. It was a full tit. Y'all gave it 93%. Y'all really lived for Q. She's the top of the haystack this episode. On to the next. We have Mirage. Oh, now let me tell you. I met Mirage several times at Piranha in Vegas, and that bitch is exactly what you see. Like, she is so gorgeous. She's so cunt. She gives... Oh, you know who she reminds me of? Mirage reminds me of the bitch from Scary Movie. The first Scary Movie, the cheerleader who gets sliced, and she's like, I'm a cheerleader. Like, oh, hey, baby girl. You remember her? I don't know her name. That white lady. She reminds me of her. Like, just so, her body's so snatched and she's so cunt. Like, it gives that. Mirage is definitely, like, one of my favorites so far. I know the social media universe is living for Mirage. I live for her. And I love that I look at Mirage and I'm like, that bitch knows how to style herself. Some people were hating on this look. She does have 14% quit, which is kind of weird to me because, like, it's giving feathers, it's giving drag, it's giving Vegas. And she looks gorgeous in the face. Like, I thought it was beautiful. A lot of people wanted to hate on it, but it was a second tit of our series here. So she's doing good for herself. No golden boot in her future as of right now. We're moving on to Dawn. Y'all gave her 84% tit. So she's our third running titter. You know, this look, I'll say this much. Had I worn this look, y'all would have dragged me. Y'all would have thrown me to the wolves. Y'all would have done a satanic ritual on me, bitch. It would not have been a key. But it's Dawn and y'all love her. But here's... No, but here is the thing. It is really hard to work with this kind of fabric, the big fur, and it's the reveal on top of like an outfit she has underneath. The fact that Dawn has a waist in this look, I think is so sickening. The waist is giving, and no one's mentioned this yet from all the reviews I've watched, but the long arm, she did it in her talent show and she did it on the runway. It's Willow Pill. Willow Pill did the long arms in her design challenge. Do y'all remember this? No one's saying this. And it's so interesting because, like, I think if Willow Pill, Irene the Alien, and Crystal Method, like, they all had a threesome and then someone got pregnant, Dawn would have popped out. She's gonna be so cool to watch this season. Her makeup is on point, and I think her looks, I hope she does no more long arms, but like I'm really excited to see what her looks are giving the rest of the season. It's gonna be really fun. But y'all live for it, gave it 84%. 16% of y'all quitted it, but we know that doesn't mean anything because, honey, there's a lot more quit on the way. So let's move on. Next we have Safia, darling. Miss Safia. Now this look is a very drag queen look to me. Like, so I get to travel a lot, you know what I mean, with because of Drag Race, and going to places like Texas or like in the Midwest where they have like pageant drag. This gives like pageant drag to me. This gives drag queen drag. Like, I've gotten to experience that because, you know, LA is very different. LA drag is very I like to call it influencer drag. It's very like real girl trying to be cunt and styled, not necessarily like high jewelry or high glam drag, but I get to experience this traveling a lot, and she gives drag queen to me. With that said, the reveal, this bodysuit with the titties, bitch, I don't know. This is an example of a look that's a boot, but not golden boot. You see what I mean? But y'all gave it 59% tit and 41% quit. So we're reaching the middle ground here. So yeah, she, you know, I think we just love Safia so much. I know I do. I'm very excited. I think this bitch is a freaking drag queen. She is a drag queen who's out here who does drag. You know what I mean? And I live for it. So I'm very excited to see what else she brings. And I'm happy that this is kind of one of her earlier looks. So I'm sure anything else she's going to bring us is going to be, if it's anything like her promo look or her reveal look, like, bitch, like, I'm excited for Miss Safia. So she comes in 4th place. Moving on. We have Tsunami Muse. Now, this is our first tit or quit, where the quit is outweighing the tit, baby. So she got a 42% tit, which means she got 58% votes for quitting, honey. Woo! That's a big jump, honey, with 58% quit. Now, y'all didn't like this. So it was the red reveal coat, which was sickening, but then it kind of revealed 2 times into just the little body dress. The face is giving gorgeous, but the look after the reveal, little iffy. But again, I don't think it's golden boot worthy. Maybe it's a boot, but it's not golden boot worthy. So I think it's appropriate that y'all voted her for 58% quit. She's not at the bottom, but she's definitely not in the top ranking by any means. I'm excited to see what Tsunami brings, because on her premiere look, she did like the big puffer coat with the black leotard, which wasn't like anything super sickening, but it's the vibes that she was giving with the snapback hat, the New York. It's giving very street. I live for it. I love streetwear. I love street fashion. So I'm excited to see how Tsunami kind of interprets that into her runway looks, which I think she might give us this season. So I'm excited to see what she brings. And I have hope for her. I feel like it was a rough episode 1 for Tsunami. And I'm praying that she does, you know, she comes up in the world. Next up, we have Morphine Love Dion, honey. My Latina Nicaraguense sister, honey. My prima. Y'all calm down on Morphine. Leave her alone. I don't know why y'all are hating so hard. You see what I mean? The like Latinas, they just love to attack them. Oh, and that's the thing about Latinas on Drag Race. Drag Race and the fans love to make a Latina the butt of the joke. But when they're actually gorgeous or sickening or authentically cunts, y'all love to hate on it. I don't know what it is. It's like I see so much hate on Morphine. It's kind of crazy. Like, let the girl be. Yes, her look wasn't a tit this week. That's fine. We're not going to be tits every week. You can't be S16, bitch. All right. But like, y'all gave her a 63% quit, which, you know, I think she's part of our top 2. Morphine is one of our top 2 contenders for the Golden Boot. But y'all quitted this. But I don't necessarily think this is Golden Boot worthy either, to be quite honest. I think this look is, sure, it may be a boot. I really love what Raven and Raja had to say about this look. Like, maybe more towels on the head. Maybe it reveals into a more sickening look underneath instead of just that little blue dress that she had. I get it. I hear what everyone's saying, but it's definitely not golden boot worthy. And we're here to find the winner of the golden boot, darling. So I'm going to just say, Morphine, I love you. You're so gorgeous. Please don't let these fans get to you, bitch. Call me. We'll talk. And they're always gonna trash the girls. Oh my God. I mean, I would listen to this one review and someone was like, Morphine, ah! They just started going off. I was like, bitch, calm down. Leave my Latina girl alone, honey. Jesus, she's gorgeous. Leave her alone. And that's the thing. If a Gigi Good were to wear this look, everyone will be pissing themselves. I feel like she did she do a towel look before? I mean, I see bubbles in my mind. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all need to calm down the Latinas. And it's so, anyways, moving on before I get on my little soapbox. Let's keep going. A mandatory meeting, bitch. She is Amanda. Bitch, Amanda is such a key. I am living for Amanda. And what did I say criteria-wise? Is it a key? Does it make you go? And is it iconic? And I think so far, Amanda's giving us iconery. You know, it's so funny. I watched Bob and Monet's review, right? And Bob was saying how all the girls are hating on Amanda so much. I think Amanda Tori meeting is going to be our secret for Drag Race fans to fall in love with drag again, because Amanda gives drag queen. If you go to a brunch in Los Angeles on a Sunday in the middle of July, you are going to see this kind of drag. If you go to the middle of bumfuck Oklahoma and you go to a drag show on a Friday night, you're going to see this kind of drag. Amanda is a drag queen's drag queen, to be quite honest. She gives drag queen. And like, I don't know if it's baby drag or maybe we could say, I don't want to say amateur drag, but it's definitely like early drag. Like, she gives that, and that is drag. Drag out there is like a mandatory meeting. That exists out there in the world. And I feel like there is, people are kind of falling in love with Amanda, low-key, as much as they want to hate on her. Especially with all the girls, like, ganging up on her in the workroom. I feel like we're going to fall in love with this girl, and I think she's going to bring us back to loving drag again. And, you know, I'm not talking about, like, high glam, like, perfect aesthetic drag. I'm talking about drag as I experience it in the world. Amanda is that. With that said, she got 71% quit, but a lot of y'all actually titted the look, which is so sickening because what did I say? Is it iconic? Is it a key? And does it make you go,
oh my God?
Yes, I think this look marks all three of those criteria, to be quite honest. I definitely think this look in particular will go down in history as one of the most randomest looks we've ever seen on Drag Race, especially for a first runway moment. It's the whole reveal into the purple face. This is what really bugs me with the look. The rest of her body wasn't purple, and it just makes me feel so nasty inside. And it's so off, you know what I mean? And I think for that reason, this look is such a key. And I also say, like, the first reveal aspect when she comes out, I think this is so sickening. Like, it really gives Jimbo's Adam and Steve look. Like, do you remember when she walked backwards? Like, it gives like that weird, it gives very Lee Bowery. It gives drag and creativity. And do y'all see Thorgy at the premiere of Drag Race season 16? It gives drag and weird and cool and interesting. Like, that look is actually cool. The fact that the wig falls off, it's just, you know, this bitch is a fucking drag queen. Like, I live for it. So I think this look in particular is gonna be one for the books. It's gonna be a contender towards the final episodes, because I think here's what I'm gonna do. Towards the finale, I'm gonna gather the top quitted looks, and we're kind of gonna have like a top 3 of who could win the golden boot, and then decide together out of those who's gonna win the golden boot on this series. So I definitely think a mandatory meeting is gonna have this look go down in history. I think she's a contender for the golden boot, and I don't think she would be mad at it. I honestly feel like she would be a great golden boot recipient leading into the next year. I feel like we could do a lot of good work together. Amanda, I'm coming to the meeting, bitch. Send me the Zoom link. I'll be there, bitch. So this is where we end the episode, honey. Y'all gave Amanda the top quit of the week. She is in the running for the golden boot. I don't think Morphine necessarily is. for this episode. I just, y'all booted the look, but I don't think it's golden boot worthy. I think Amanda's look definitely is in the run for the golden boot so far. I'm excited for the next episode coming out tomorrow. And when it does, I want to see y'all on Monday. Go over to my Instagram story at noon on Monday, and we're going to play Tit or Quit for the next batch of girls coming into the workroom. And we'll see who's a contender alongside a mandatory meeting for the golden boot so far. I'm so excited, you guys. Please make sure you follow me here. If I get 25,000 subscribers, I think I'm at like 13 or something. If I can get to 25 subscribers on YouTube, I will dish some tea for my season that y'all ain't never heard of. Okay, and I'm not trying to get in trouble with World of Wonder because, like, I'm trying to actually be good with them after the whole Ross Matthews situation. Okay, I'm trying to clean up my mess. But I can give tea that's fun and quirky that y'all probably never heard of and would be, no foul, no harm on their end. You know what I mean? So if I can get to 25,000 subscribers, I will do that. But if I can get to 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will wear my street lamp look for the finale of this series. So please go subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. It's really just the click of the button. It really helps me as a creator and as an artist here trying to make my career happen. So I thank you guys for watching. I love you from the bottom of my little titty heart. And I'm so excited to continue playing Tit or Quit, the road to the golden boot. I'll see you next week, baby.